our paper, we discuss the consequences of strategies that companies take to express their identities publicly. So in their pursuit of fame, they can take a stance on social issues or express something about their identity that's different about them versus their competitors, something that's salient and interesting to the public.
What we have seen is a rise in companies that take stances. And so that is a strategic move. So if we take that is saying like, hey, we as an organization, in many cases, even a public traded company, are actually going to take stances on human things.
But what we've noticed is sometimes that will really resonate in a positive way with one group of stakeholders, but another group of stakeholders, it will resonate in a very negative way, and they'll take it out of context, and it will backfire on the firm.
There are two main takeaways in the article. First of all, if companies want to gain celebrity, meaning that if they want to get a lot of attention from their constituents and they want to be loved by their constituents, they would need to, besides making great, good quality products or providing good service, they will need to take a stance on social issues. Those are the issues like race relations, like gun control, like the definition of same-sex marriage, or like the definition of marriage in general. And that will illustrate what are the values and fundamental beliefs of this company, because fundamentally their constituents will see if they identify or disidentify with the company on those values and beliefs, not on the quality of the products and services. The second takeaway from the article is that once the company gains celebrity, meaning that once the company gets a lot of attention from their constituents and evokes positive emotional responses from the constituents, it's difficult to preserve celebrity. But if the company is infamous, meaning that it generates a lot of attention but negative emotions from constituents, infamy is going to stick with the company for a long period of time. It's going to be difficult to get rid of it.